Hey guys, welcome to the workshop. So today in this video we're going to be working on the bench. I'm going to be making a tail vise. So the tail vise itself enables you to plane big bits of wood, which is a really useful tool when it comes to woodworking. So I'm going to be using these old car jacks. Got this one here, this newer type one. I don't know if this one will work. I just need the threaded rod out it and then the nut, but that nut looks plastic, so not sure about that one. This one here I know will work, but it's seized up, so I'll need to get that moving. Check how well the threaded rod is. Look, but so that is what we'll be doing today. I've got a good idea how to go about it. So no more else to say to it, but let's get to it, guys. So there we go, get that one away. Got the body for this one, and then the threaded rod, and then this is the nut. that's it in place and solid. Everything still seems to work, no binding, no bits jammed. So what I need to do now is just, well, the last two things is just cut a wee groove for a wee insert plate in there, and then actually cut my holes. So I'm a wee bit snapped. I took the tip off this to get down deeper without there being a wee hole, and as doing it, it snapped. Obviously trying to make this deeper, it caught in it and snapped like that. So I'm going to take it off and make another one. But that definitely has to be deeper, and then I need a wee metal plate on the top of it as well. So it's all one. So I'll just take it off and make a new one now. So I snapped obviously these wall heels, the walls at this bit, because they were thin. So I need to think about that. I could make this this hole here smaller, but then I'd need to find smaller dowels to do that. But get that out of there, back. I'll just make another one of these off camera. I'll back to these no more. So I made another one, and I just beefed it up a bit more. I might still need to trim just a wee bit off the top, and I fit this at the back, and this hole I'm going to make at the front like that, so that it's, you know, it's getting pushed that way, and then the dowel we're getting pushed this way. We'll see if that works. Didn't take long to make a new one, so if it feels like that I can rethink up something. But so I still need to drill the hole in here, which that was the one thing I was wanting to say. Look. So so I've cut my groove in the table, and I'm going to cut it a wee bit deeper to have a wee bit thicker plate to go on the top. But I'm going to use this thick aluminium as a plate on the top, and I'll cut this. I'll cut a hole in this, same position as this, then I'll screw that onto there, and that should help when it's got the dowel on it to not move about as much. So we'll see how that works. So I've just made two wee aluminium plates, and I've just took this down, and we'll drill a hole through here, and we'll drill some holes through these bits. We'll screw this to that. And that should just come just slightly below the groove that I've made. There we go, there's my wee knob I made. Well, it'll do. No bad considering we're just cutting the bandsaw and a wee rasp. Aye, so just fire a bit of epoxy on it in there and then we'll whack it on. I'm going to, obviously, I'm not going to make hardwood dowels, but I'm not going to make them in this video. Got these two wee bits which are quite adequate. And obviously with this one, I made it a lot deeper, so you can put a lot deeper bits in it now. A wee peg like that is perfect as well. So we'll find a wee bit to plane. Let's plane this bit right here. We'll use this. Let's move the tripod. Right. Let's see which one's best. Where do I go here? Let's take it back a bit. I've got this about 5-6 inches worth of motion, and as I said before, you really only need 2 or 3. So aye. Alright, there we go. I need to remember that left is to tighten. Nice. Tighten it up more as well. That ain't going anywhere. Oh, I'm going against the grain here as well. Sweet. Sweet. Let's try it long way, tall ways like this. Holds it good enough. Let's try some rough, some fast. You know what? I'm happy with that, man. I'm happy with that. Even just the way it is now, with just that wee teeny peg in it, look, that holds it perfect. And even better with actual hardwood. And that is oak. They are oak like that, but I've got Oracle here, which is far denser than oak. So, bye. Quite happy with that. Look. Now to finish the project, which is to get the workshop the way it was before I started the project. That is how you finish a project. You don't finish a project by completing the item. You finish a project by bringing the workshop back to the way it was before you started the project. by holding to that philosophy, your workshop will always be clean. And there we go, all back to being nice and clean. And I gave the horn a wee wax, waxed the inside parts and that, inside these wee bits. So one thing I wanted to say before I end the video is that I had said on one of my last videos that I had varnished the table, but because I had oiled it, the varnish was lifting up. And when I was working on it the other day, I just scratched it a wee bit and the varnish just started peeling like one of the face masks. So I'm just gonna pick it all off, and I'll get another wee oil and just keep that matte look. That matte looks alright. So bye. So I just made some new wee pegs, dowels for Oracle, a really dense hardwood. I just obviously just cut the rough shape or the size out on the bandsaw, and then I just carefully planed them down, then finished them on the sander. So I don't know, these seem to work better. These seem to work better than these. Don't know why. I don't know. Just maybe there's more play, more wiggle when you're using these things. I thought they would have worked better as well, but yeah. But they work better. And then just one nail like that, and they work pretty good. So I'll keep these blanks here if I need more. And I made just the wee bolts out of my hardwood to store my wee pegs in that for my vise. So guys, there we go. Hope you enjoyed watching that there. Our first wee project in the new workshop. Essentially it's, you know, continuation of the bench, which is part of the extension project. So but that was something that I had to do, and there's still a few bits and bobs to do on the bench. Like there's some drawers I need to make, and then I need to make all the trim pieces. So I need to cut, you know, a lot of veneer, and then veneer all the front up. That's all I'm going to veneer is the front. But aye, so works better than I thought. You know, functional, practical. I've always wanted a tail vise like that. I had just never had the space to make it, or you know. So I'm happy with it. Hope you enjoyed watching, guys. Alright, if you are not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing for future videos, like, because there'll be plenty of videos in the future. So nothing else to say but take it easy, guys. Alright, and build some. See you later, guys.